Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another AMIRI denim collection video. So it's been about 6 months since I dropped the last video. I've been able to pick up a lot of heater pairs, so I thought now might be a good time to show another updated collection video. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, please make sure to drop a like on the video, comment down your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. I also definitely would like some suggestions on other things you guys might want to see. I could do an AMIRI hoodie collection video, I could do an AMIRI hat collection video, sweatpants, and whatever else that you guys could think of. It took me quite some time to make this video, so I hope you guys enjoy. And just a little bit of a background, I only collect the 2016 to 2019 AMIRI denims, and those would be the ones with the Riri zipper, so no button fly and no metal tab on the back, at least on none of the pairs that I have. Also, I've been collecting AMIRIs for 3 years, so these beautiful pairs didn't just land in my lap overnight. It's taken quite some time and dedication to find these pairs, and also one of the reasons why I do create these videos is kind of for me to go back sometimes and see the pairs that I had that I let go for whatever reason, as well as the fact that even though I do have a nice amount of pairs, I actually don't wear all of them. Like, I've only worn a few select pairs, so kind of been hoarding them and I want to wear them. So one thing I figured that's dope is that I have a lot of brand new pairs, so I figured, you know, why not showcase that so you guys could see what brand new pairs look like. So it could be for me for historical purposes, and yeah, just sharing the collection. I know a lot of people like AMIRI like me, so I figure why not. So anyway, let's jump right into the collection. I think it's something like 26 pairs, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's jump right into it. If you guys also, if you hear the AC in the background or see kind of like a camera glare like we are now, I really do apologize. There's not much I could do. Sometimes it's just certain parts of my house. It's kind of how it's gonna be. So here we have an all-white pair of AMIRI denims. This is a Stack Jean. I've never actually worn this pair, but I figured I needed to have one just in case there's ever an event that I would need to wear like an all-white pair of AMIRIs. So there it is. Let me get up a little close. I'm gonna get up close on these pairs for you guys so you could see them up close and personal. This is actually one of the thickest pairs of AMIRIs that I have. For some reason, they're just very thick. And also, a lot of my pairs do have tags on them, but not every single pair. So, actually, I didn't even attach. You see, I didn't attach. I have the tags for this pair, but I did not attach them. So yeah, so I'm probably not gonna show the tags because who cares about tags? So anyway, moving on along, this is a medium indigo Thrasher Jean. Really like this pair, it's super nice. I've had some kind of stacks in similar, in the same kind of wash, but like an earlier season, but got rid of those. Definitely have been in my other videos. Super nice pair, perfect for the summer. The blue is just so nice, and yeah, just crazy. The 2018 AMIRIs, they're just the best. So moving on along, here is a dirty indigo Stack Jean. By the way, the medium indigo on the left was a 32. This is also a 32. Super nice. I actually have had every single colorway of the dirty indigo, I believe, but now I only have one. Dirty indigo is actually one of those AMIRIs that if if you wash it or if you dry clean it, it's gonna lose its whole look. And I had to find that out the hard way, having a couple brand new 33s and washing them so that they shrink. And of course, they don't really shrink, but they do lose all the beautiful effect, because basically on this pair and this pair, AMIRI applies this coating, yellow hue. Like on this pair, there's like a yellow hue, and this pair it's a little bit of like an aged effect, as well as the fact that the older AMIRIs were actually aged, so they just sat around for 6 months until the natural creases and whiskers occurred. Those lines that you see at the top, even in the middle, and then at the bottom, this was from just natural aging, just folding the jeans, like crunching them up kind of like this, and then 6 months later, that's what would happen. These naturally looking creases and whiskers. Now everything is laser on with a machine, so that's why I only go after the OG pairs. I'm kind of gonna run through these pairs because I don't want you guys to watch like an hour-long video, but I'm gonna give you some fun facts and show you the pairs from afar, and then also get up close. So this is actually a very rare pair of Palm Thrasher jeans. This is the classic Indigo version, and not the dark color of it that has the blue at the bottom. This is the one with the red. Most people have the rose bowl. I would like to have the rose bowl. Actually, I really like the palms. I would like to have every single version of them. But you know, they're rare on its own, and to find them in perfect brand new condition is really tough. So when I found these, just had to get them. They're just super nice, and like I said, extremely rare. Extremely rare. Moving on along, here's going to be one of my favorite colorways. This is the light indigo track Thrasher Jean. Really like this jean. I remember when I had the MX1 a lot of times already. I just basically, like, this was like my favorite color of all time. It's just a perfect light denim. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but just for a very late jean, it's just like perfect. It's beautiful. And it kind of sucks because on the camera here, it doesn't pick it up fully. This is one of those pairs that at nighttime, it's not going to look as fire as if you were wearing this outside on a sunny day, because that's usually when I wear this pair, and it just pops. It just pops like crazy. So moving on along, these two pairs, which are basically the same pair, both 31s actually. So every other pair before this has been a 32. These are the first sets of 31s. So these are the Swarovski snake jeans. This is the aged black here on the left. As you can see, the broken knee on this is actually, it's like really broken. And here's the classic indigo of it. And you see the broken knee on this one. It's not as broken. This aged black pair on the left actually took me by surprise, because I actually really ended up liking this pair, and I was afraid that because this pair is just so fire that this one would kind of like be basic and whatever, but it's actually super dope. And nighttime, when just basically the Swarovskis kind of just like hit, it just looks crazy. It just pops like crazy. It's like one of those subtle flex pairs, and I love that. I love subtle flex pairs. That's why I kind of, if you guys been watching my videos, I kind of started off with stack jeans, which are like the plain AMIRI jeans. And slowly and surely I got into other pairs. So that's the aged black on the left, and this is the classic indigo. I haven't worn this pair yet, but really like this colorway. This blue on this pair is my favorite classic indigo of all time. It's just like the perfect blue. It's just literally the perfect look. Also, the hole on this pair, the broken knee part, is actually not that broken, which kind of is a little bit easier to wear, because this, you know, it's gonna look wild. This, you gotta get away with the fact it doesn't look as wild, even though, you know, you have crystal snakes on your jeans, so it's already wild from the get-go, I guess. Super dope pair though. So now we're gonna get into probably what everyone came here to see. This is the ASAP 3. Now, as you can see, I have 5 art patch jeans. So on the left is probably everyone's favorite. This is the art patch snake jean, the green cobras on it in classic indigo. Probably the #1 sought after pair. I really like this pair. I don't even know if I've even tried this pair on. I've had a few snakes. I've had them, I didn't have them all, but you know, I've seen them all before. So this is my favorite, I guess you could say. On top of the black one, I really like the black one, but still haven't been able to find that pair. I saw a brand new pair before in all black, 32, my size, tags, everything, and I was just busy at work, so 30 minutes passed and of course they were gone. Next pair up is going to be just a pair that it's even hard to describe, because this is like a grail that I never knew that I needed until, you know, I kind of found out what this is. So this is also classic indigo. This is the Swarovski patch jean, kind of. It's called the crystal patch jean, I believe, but it also has the Swarovski in it. This is the very first release of these jeans in the classic indigo. Most people have the second version, which is, it just doesn't look like this. It's hard to explain how it looks. The jean is kind of like on that base, instead of like on this base and this base. It's on that base, and it's also really nice, but I don't have that pair. If I see it, you know, I'll try to pick it up, but I do have this one, and I would have to argue that for me personally, this is going to be the best pair in my collection. And I've actually worn these already, because so excited when I got these. I just had to rock them. And they look a little bit, it's just like with the light indigo over there, they're a little bit underwhelming when we're looking at them like this on the video. But same thing, you put them on, you wear them out in the daytime, and they just look crazy. So next on up is going to be the classic indigo bandana jean. Super nice. This actually is the opposite of the last two that I gave a reference of, because when I actually put these on, these are like the jeans that put Mike AMIRI on the map. It's when he blew up. When I put these on, and I haven't worn them yet, I've, you know, just tried them on, they look sick like this in person, but when you put them on, they kind of lose its touch. They lose their flavor. Like it's difficult to say, but also just a classic, a staple. One of the pairs that really like set Mike AMIRI off. Just realized I didn't get up close on these crystal jeans. Like I said, super duper nice. Love these. So moving on along, here's going to be the, I think this is just called the art patch jean. It's the summer spring 2018 art patch jean. This is in light indigo. Very nice pair. I think I wore this pair one time, and I actually have a snag on it up here, which kind of sucks. I never really addressed that, but it's okay. Really, really nice. I'm probably saying that about every single pair here, but that's kind of my thing. I kind of want to just pick up the best pairs that exist. You know, I don't need them all. This isn't Pokemon. I just want just the best pairs. So over here on the right is actually the black version of the pair on the left. And super dope. It's kind of very, it's not picking up correctly with the lighting, but it's very, very, like very dark. It's very like black. Also 2018 pair. Super fire. Got some bandanas, some stars, like weed patches here. A little bit of studs, bones up here. Essentially the same as the one on the left, but you know, like it's also one of those like subtle flex pairs. Still haven't worn it, but we'll get there. So moving on along here, we're gonna get into some stack jeans. The pair on the left is a sample pair, so this never released to the public. I am pretty sure it's classic indigo. It could be a rose gold because it's a sample pair. I don't know. I think I have actually the tags attached on this, and it's one of those where it came with like blank tags. Yeah. See, AMIRI.com, and it's blank tags. So the tag is right here, but it's a sample pair. Super duper nice. This like deeper blue is just really fire, and the softness of this denim, it's just like it's unparalleled. Like I haven't seen anything like it. I don't own a medium indigo stack, so this kind of deeper blue, even though I'm pretty sure it's classic indigo, it reminds me of medium indigo. So right hand side is a classic indigo from 2017. This is also what makes me think that the pair on the left, the sample, is also 2017, because they're both just a soft, and you can see kind of the styling of the jeans, like how it looks is very similar. So the older AMIRIs in about 2017, 2018-ish, early 2018-ish, they had this kind of fit, which you could clearly see the thigh and then the legs barrel down. This is called the Italian fit. They fit basically the best. Like if you're on the thinner side, I guess, I don't know any other nice way to put it, but basically like if you're on a thinner side, if you're fit, these will fit you the best, as opposed to the later AMIRIs that we're gonna get into over there. They were a little more mainstream fitting, but also very, very nice fits. These here were just like basically the perfect fits, and then the fit got a little bit more mainstream so that they look good on everyone. Was basically the idea. Let me get up close on this pair. This is actually a 31. I think everything we went through before were 32s. Yeah, looking back, they were all 32s. So this is actually a 31, but because how soft and stretchy this pair is, I'm just able to squeeze these. You know, obviously they look a little tight, but extremely rare stack jean. I mean, it's from 2017, it's 5 years old now. So found these like a year ago, and just been thrilled ever since, and definitely rock those like a lot, especially in the summer, especially when I'm trying to pop a shoe off or like a hoodie or something. Just wear a stack jean to make sure that the other items pop. You know, like with these art patch jeans over here, I'll probably wear something subtle for a shirt or a hoodie or sneakers, so the jeans stand out. With these kind of pairs, I'm basically using the jeans so they look nice, but the shoe will pop, or the hoodie will pop, or the top. That's kind of my idea. So moving on along, here's another couple of stag jeans, also classic Indigos. As you guys are probably seeing, I have a lot of classic Indigos. It's my favorite colorway. AMIRI made basically the best pairs on classic Indigo for the most part, and they're just so fire. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I just love this wash. So like I said, this was the 2017. Now we get into the 2018. This was actually my first pair of AMIRI jeans. It's a size 33. It's a little bit big on me. And if you look at the fit, if I zoom out a little bit, right, if you look at the fit on these two on the left-hand side is that Italian fit. The fit over here is the, also still a really good fit, but it's when it went a little more mainstream. But this is where he finessed, like around this time frame, 2018, it was like the best year with the best jeans, the best releases. Like, it was just crazy. Even though granted I wasn't really around for AMIRI then, I got late into the game. I got into them about 2019, and just over time I found out how rare they were when I'm searching months on end for pairs, years on end. But that was the consensus that 2018 was when it was the most fire. So let's go back over here. Like I said, this is a 33. It's a little bit of a lighter wash. Also really nice. Kind of like vintagey looking. Been 3 years, I'm still looking for 32. I've seen one that sold on Grailed 3 years ago, and just never reposted. Just crazy. Like, AMIRIs are just so rare. Any pairs are rare. Whether they're Thrashers, they're Stags. Actually, I would argue that the MX1s are the most GR, like the most made are the MX1s. Stags, Thrashers, art patches, those are all rarer than MX1s. So this here is the stag jean of that other Swarovski jean I had back here. So if you look at the Swarovski jean, that blue that I said is like the perfect blue, it's basically this blue here in the stag jean. Really like this pair. It's a 32, so I naturally like this pair a little more than this pair, even though this pair was my first pair of AMIRIs, because of the fit. You know, a lot of people say fit is everything, and you know, I found that out over time because I was buying the wrong size for a while. You know, getting into like skinny jeans, I was like, what the fuck is this? You know, like, these are so tight, this is crazy. I was like, I can't, I'm not a 32 in these, I gotta be a 33, or maybe even a 34, but slowly and surely, you know, well, at least me, I really started liking the jeans, and I started embracing the skinny fit. So like, some people don't buy these at all because they're too skinny for them. Whereas for me, when I see pairs like this, like that crystal jean with the Italian fit, I was just super psyched. Like, I know they're gonna fit perfectly, and I know they're gonna look super sick. But these also do. The 2018 pairs, like over here, they're just a little bit modified, like a little bit different of a fit. So I actually lined these up a little bit specific for you guys, whereas you can see sample pair, 2017 classic, 2018 classic, late 2018 classic, and 2019 classics on the right. So let's come over here. So these are the 2019 classic Indigos, stag jeans as well. The MX1s in these are basically some of the most sought after pairs, because the MX1s released only in the US, while the Stags released one in Europe and one in the US. And this pair on the left, which I refer to as the navy blue 2019 classic Indigo, is more blue, while this one is a little bit more green. And this one was purchased in the US, and this one was purchased in Europe. So it goes to show that, you know, there's multiple factories that AMIRI makes their jeans in, and they will slightly differ. Because, you know, I've seen a lot of pairs. If you watch some of my older videos, I actually had these in a size 34, which is crazy because now this is a 32. And I was rocking those 34s, which is funny. That's how, you know, it's just like with sneakers, right? Like, let's say you're a size 10, but you know, the last size is that 11 and a half, and you're picking up that 11 and a half with like 3 socks on. So that's kind of the same analogy here. Super, super nice. Haven't got around to rock these pairs either. Like I said, kind of been hoarding a lot of this. I don't want to do that anymore. I kind of want to start rocking pairs because, you know, 3 years I've been collecting, but haven't really been rocking them all. And then sometimes I get rid of pairs because eventually I get around to rock a pair and then I don't like it for whatever reason. Maybe the fit isn't perfect, maybe the color isn't what I thought, maybe it's too tight, or maybe it's too loose. So yeah, super, super dope. And if you guys look up close, there's this just right here, no, this just right there. So same exact tags on the pairs, same exact numbers on the inside, but like I said, made in 2 different factories and ended up being 2 different pairs. And that's kind of true for a lot of AMIRIs, where there's like slightly different variations in them. So that's that. For now, we're gonna keep going. There's a few more pairs that I have to show, but yeah, this is kind of what I organized here. So let's keep the video pushing. It's already getting almost to 30 minutes long. So I didn't really know how to set these up, but I figured you guys might not care that much about all black stack jeans. So this is like a late 2018 all black stack jean. This one's actually a size 32. Perfect fit, of course. And this here is a size 33. So these fit like a 32.5, where I'm like just fitting into them barely. And this pair right here is a perfect example of like sometimes where I would be hoarding pairs and not rocking them. Because I wore this pair, I think, I always say once, but it isn't once. I wore it like maybe 3-4 times, but the last time that I wore it, which is when I always say I wore them once, is this happened. Like this like a little faded spot happened here, like a white like blemish over here happened. And I think what happened is someone gave me hand sanitizer, and I never used hand sanitizer. I ended up using it and it messed up the jeans a little. You know, so just stuff like that would, you know, bother me because I'm so OCD about everything. But super nice nevertheless. If I find a 32 DS, I'll replace these, but until then, I'm rocking with them. So here is the almighty light gray. This pair right here is probably my oldest pair of my AMIRIs. You can see at the very bottom the crazy amount of whiskers. None of my other pairs have this, so I think this is basically a 2016 pair. This is like the oldest one as well. This was called a Thrasher Jean back then, I'm pretty sure. Today this would be known as a Thrasher Plush Jean, just because it has a lot of the distress here. But essentially the most beautiful gray pair of AMIRIs. This shit is just like wild. Like, I was looking for the stack version of this for years, just going crazy, just going mad, like forcefully trying to find them like if I could, and I couldn't. And then I finally, someone posted this brand new 31, and it was taxing a little bit, but I did not care. I was like, wow, like these are just amazing, I must have them. And well, as you see, they're here. Still haven't got around to rock them. These are actually a 31, but you know, OG AMIRIs, they're pretty stretchy. Brand new pair. It's, you know, it's gonna stretch. It's going to fit nicely. And that's one of the things. Like, Sometimes I would have like a fresh 32 or 31 or something, dirty indigo, and then I would wash it because I'm an idiot. You know, it'd be like a dirt spot or a stain, and instead of spot clean, I would wash it, and then they wouldn't fit anymore. So, you know, that's also a thing. Don't dry clean your AMIRIs, guys. Don't wash them. They're gonna get fucked up. They're going to lose their nice color, their dye, the yellow hue that Make AMIRI puts on the pairs, or well, used to, because now you don't do anything to the pairs. But just trust me, just rock your AMIRIs the way they are. Moving on along, this is a rose bowl. This is also a sample pair. Kind of hard to see here. It's not this deep blue as it's popping right here. It's actually a lighter shade. I would argue that this is my least nice pair of AMIRIs, and it's crazy because at one point in time these were like I thought these were the nicest pair of jeans I have, nicest pair of Make AMIRIs I have, and now it's almost like, do I still like these? You know, because when you have so many, other pairs just get like overshadowed, and then you kind of lose interest in other pairs. And that's kind of what happened to me. Like, I started with Stacks. I really liked Stacks. I admired that for plain jeans. These jeans were just so nice with like all those crazy lines everywhere, and the coating, and then eventually I started getting a little tired of them, and I started getting, you know, more into Thrashers, and then more into art patch jeans, and broken knees. Somewhat have the Swarovskis, but for example, MX1s, I never could rock with them. Like, they just don't. I don't like the way they look on me. I wanted a few pairs. I haven't been able to find brand new pairs of them, because even though they're the most GR pairs, the MX1s, people are always buying them, using them, washing them, dry cleaning them, and you know, I can't pick that up. Just not my stilo. And moving on to the end. Finally, we're at the end of the video. Can't believe it's 32 minutes. This is basically aged black, and then dark gray at the end. This right here, aged black, is the only set of AMIRIs that I have basically all of. Basically, like, this is 2017, 2018, 2019, and I have them all. I don't think any other AMIRIs back there that I showed, I have a full set of all of them. Now, you know, you might be like, what are you talking about? It's 2022, there's stacked jeans in aged black. You know, I'm talking about the zipper pairs. You know, I'm talking about the ones with the whiskers. I'm talking about the original pairs. I'm not talking about button fly. I'm not talking about 2022 pairs that look like, you know, shit, and then they still called aged black. I'm talking about the original aged blacks. So let's move on up here. So this is the 2017 pair. It's really, really dark. This is actually a 31. They're super duper stretchy. Super sick pair. Actually, really, really like these. They're very like velvety. Super fire. Just like winter time, you know, put these on and they're just sick black jeans. This right here is basically, in my opinion, the nicest of all the aged blacks. Like, the craziest one and just the nicest one. You know, sometimes subtle flex, this is the nicest one. Sometimes maybe this one is, you know, but overall I think this is the one that for me is like my personal favorite. Others might not feel the same because this one's darker black, this one's more like faded, almost washed out, but that's the look of them. Took me years to find this pair, DS31. So when I did, I was just thrilled, to say the least. Super sick. This one's a little thicker. This is the 2018 pair. And actually, if I back up a little bit, this one has the Italian fit because it's 2017. This is the little bit of mainstream fit 2018, and then this is when the fit started kind of being almost less nice. This one still rocks, but then this one is, I'll explain that one when I get there. But 2019 aged black here, and if you look closely, like, you could see like 2 lines here. That's 2019, as opposed to 2018. There's only 1 line. And then in the original 2017, there's also one line, but the lines are very difficult to see because that's just how it was. That's how those were made. So anyway, 2019 aged black. This is where now if you look at the lap, like the seat area, even these two are 31, so that might be why this looks different, but this has like that square look, like SpongeBob SquarePants or something, I don't know. But still, I really like those, so no complaints there. And this here is dark gray. Besides the rose blue vector that I just showed, this is probably my second least favorite pair in my collection. This is basically when Mike AMIRI started to cheapen out on his pairs. This is when, like, you know, the eyes started opening. People are like, what is going on? So you look at pairs like this, like you look close, you look into that like material, right? Like I can get up super close up in there, right? You see that material. Now on these, it's just like, you see these lines everywhere, these cracks. Like I don't like these cracks. It's like they took the jeans and they were doing this to fade them, to bleed them out. And you can see that basically all throughout the jean if you really inspect it. Now when you put these on, it's not that noticeable. It's way more noticeable when you look at the jeans like this, but still, you know, is what it is. I still like these. These are still dope. These are also a 31. But you know, just keeping it honest, and you know, just because I don't have any gray stag jeans, these kind of stayed along. But you know, they're cool. Haven't rocked them yet. They're actually lighter on the video. They look a lot more faded and light than in reality. They're darker. I think when I backed up a little bit, yeah, now you can kind of see the colors. That's like the most accurate, even though it's not, because it looks a little bit faded. They all look a little faded looking when they're a little bit more dark. So those are the stacks, aged black and dark gray. You know, I thank you guys for watching the video. I'm going to circle back around now and just run through all the pairs again. Can't believe it's been a 40-minute video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys found, you know, enjoyment in this video. And like I said, if you want to see more pairs, if you want to ask to see specific pairs or fit videos, or you know, maybe you guys are like, okay, we've seen this, you know, what else you got? You got hoodies? Can I see that? You know, then I'll go ahead and I'll drop the video. You know, I kind of really like AMIRI, so naturally after the jeans, I looked into other things. So I got a bunch of hats, got some hoodies. I used to have shirts, which I don't have because they're all like baggy fit, and I can't, like a shirt, I need it to be fitted. A hoodie doesn't have to be fitted per se, even though I also would prefer a fitted hoodie. And once again, guys, it took me quite some time to organize this video. So I would appreciate if you guys could drop that like for me. Share the video with your friends. If you're interested in that, and yeah. Not sure when I'm gonna drop another video. The market is getting thinner and thinner. There's not really any more brand new pairs left out there. Sometimes they do show up. I actually just snagged a brand new pair of MX1 sweatpants. So, you know, they do show, but like once a month or something. And then even then, you know, a pair might show, but you don't want it or whatever. You already have it or whatever it is that keeps you from buying or not buying. still a little crazy. Spent 40 minutes on this video. I doubt everyone's going to watch the whole video because I was not expecting it to be this long, but you know, content. So that's that. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one. All right? Thanks. Peace.